I like a nice peal of church bells. They've been used to clear out demons since way before Christian times. Makes you wonder about people who complain about them. Anyway, time for something different. A painting. Here's some splodges on a canvas. They're just going to be the background, and there we are at the old house. I started this over 5 years ago, probably 6 or 7. There you go. Right, let's get on. This is a nice surface I'm going to do something with. There's lots of layers of wash and spatter, and particularly interesting, but tragically in the middle, is a bit where the paint started to peel. That's really nice, but I could have done with it on one side or the other. There we go. Yeah, it all adds something. It all adds the magic of a painting painting itself. So, time to let it dry, and then we will stick something over the top. Well, not stick, paint. So here it is with a bit of a sketch on it, which you can probably just see. I'm just using that as a guide really, and let the paint do what it wants. It'll probably thicken up a bit, that's the hope, because he's a little bit slender. And we should get a... Hello, guinea pigs are out. We should get a more boxy shape come out from the helmet. There we are then. This is phase 1. It's kind of phase 3 I suppose, but it's phase 1 of the painting. Paint bit. And it's going okay. It's kind of how I pictured it. For some reason the camera switched itself off there, but anyway. Yes, I've ripped the canvas. It's not a rarity. We'll just glue a layer of fabric on the back and then carry on as if nothing had happened. There we are. And this has been a bit like some models where you kind of have to keep going, you can't stop off to get some pictures or something, and that's what's happened with this one. And I'm going to stop him here. This is him, a rather gloomy, lethargic looking fellow, or at least this is where he's going to stop for now. I always come back to them, so I'm going to hang on to him for about a year and then come back and see how things go. The temptation to put things on the left is huge, so I'll probably succumb to it at some point, but I don't want to right now. I just want to leave him with his space around him, just kind of looming out of one bottom corner. I know it seems odd, but I feel like I've got to do it that way. I know the whole thing seems a bit odd. I feel like my style's got a bit linear and a bit like picture book illustrations, so I'm succumbing to the need to loosen up somewhat. He's still quite graphic, but this is step 1 in a loosening process. I wonder where we'll go from here. And there's a big jet in the sky. So hopefully there's been some entertainment value in this, and we'll move on to other pictures and come back to this one in goodness knows how long. Well, over 5 years later and unpacking, here he was. So I hung him up on a door in a room and looked at him and looked at him and decided he just needed a little bit of highlighting really. And here we are in the windswept, very untidy, saturated garden, and we're finished. Not a lot of difference from previous views, but just sort of put a couple of layers on here and there. Mainly dealt with some unconvincing stuff on that corner. And because I've been sitting there looking at it for ages, constantly, I'm now used to it. So I'm like, yeah, that's it, it's done. It's sort of in its own little world. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm doing this to loosen up my style. So I've probably said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I must not tidy these up. These are key. Splodges like that. The fact that that's at a slight angle. It's all about mess and looseness. Which means I've got to walk away from it now. So there he is, done. And if somebody like Rishi Sunak or Hamza Yusuf want it, £40,000 to you guys. Maybe you can club together. Or perhaps Elon Musk would like it. Bill Gates. They can have it for twice the price. How about that? It seems fair, doesn't it? There we go. Let them know, somebody. Let them know. You can take 20% of the takings. Anyway, enough cynicism about the wealthy and powerful. Here's our night. Did I say I'm not going to fix the holes? It kind of works with it. It suits the shambles. So thanks for watching. See you again soon.